Okay, I'm going to finish on this. I said this earlier about the double teams, but it's really the same for the one-on-one blocks. Like square is strong. Square is strong. So here's something I do now that I probably didn't do 10 years ago. If I'm the left tackle in this picture, and we're running counter to the left, so that guy's in the B gap, he's my responsibility. I don't have a double team, right? We've got an ace. These guys are man on the Sam, and these guys are man on the backside. We're down here, we're going to kick him out, we're going to pull for 5. When I first started coaching this block 25 years ago, we used to open our hips on like a 45-degree angle, sometimes maybe a lead 45, whatever it was, and I would go like this. And what I found was, when I got to the SEC, and you might say, well, I'm not in the SEC, I don't have to worry about it. I get that, but I think this might actually be better no matter what. I think it is. This guy was creating too much penetration in here. Because this block is a near number to midline block, meaning that's where your nose should be when you hit him. So we started staying square on the block. And it allowed us to be stronger into the block. And here's another one. If I was running, I'm off topic, so I apologize. If we were running outside zone to the right, and I had to cut this guy off, if I do this to cut him off, he's going to split me. So here's what we do. We go sideways, lateral. 1, 2, 3, and then we go, cut him off. Not cut him off. You can cut him sometimes, but you don't have to cut him. But literally it's like this to get my body in position, and then just drop your third step a little bit to get my body in position to cut this guy off. We do it on 4 eyes. We do it on 3 technique. We do it on loose 2 eyes. We call it a shuffle cutoff. But my point is, when you're square, everything's better as an offensive lineman. So here's a good example of it, and I'll end on this. You watch the left tackle here. He's not going to open his hips this way to block the guy. He stays square. So as the guard goes down, and this guy feels it, and he starts to get in the gap, you see the movement that's created. Now we've displaced that guy, and we've created a gap that's too big for this guy to squeeze. Because he's not a spill player, he's what we call a power squeeze player. So he's trying to shrink that space, but he can't shrink it because we've distorted this guy too much. Let's see if I got one more.